Good morning. It is Saturday. It's the 7th of June. And for those who are interested, today is our 56th wedding anniversary. Anyway, aside from that, I'm reading Psalm 107, verse 19. They cried out to the Lord in their distress, and he delivered them from their troubles. Now, this is encouraging, but I think sometimes it's frustrating because as believers, many of us have cried out to the Lord in distress, and yet we still seem to be in trouble. The Lord doesn't seem to have delivered us. But we have to remember that God is there not always to help us escape our trials, but to walk with us through them. That we experience trials for a number of reasons in this world. In fact, I talked about this last Sunday in my class on Isaiah. And that is, we live in a fallen world, and so we're going to experience trials just because we get to go along for the ride, unfortunately. Sometimes we go through trials because we mess up, and the Lord is allowing us to reap what we sow, to restore us, to cause us to repent, to learn from our failures. And sometimes, and as I said last Sunday to my class, I don't always like this one, sometimes we go through it so that God would be glorified for the benefit of others. Isn't that special? But that's the reality of it. But when we cry out, and whether it's crying out for recess, crying out for a hug, and I don't know what that means, or crying out for relief, God is there to help us endure if that's his call, and to bring us relief if that's his purpose. But remember, eventually we know he will hear our cry, and he will free us by bringing us home to be with him. I remember when this person came to our elder board way back in the day, and she asked us to pray over her because she had been diagnosed with brain cancer. And we asked ourselves, well, if we do and she's healed, then we're going to have them knocking down the doors. And if she isn't, that means they're going to mistrust the Lord. And then somebody said, yeah, but that's not relevant. We are called to pray over her. So Sunday morning, we laid hands on her. We prayed over her before the body. And the Lord healed her by taking her home to be with him. So the issue is, God does answer our prayers, just maybe not always in the way we would like to have them answered. And so bottom line, trust in the character of God no matter where you find yourself in your circumstances, and you will find that supernatural peace that from a human standpoint makes no sense. So have a peaceful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow, the Lord's Day.